Hello everyone and welcome to Lunch Gaming channel. I've got a special video for you today. I was doing a live stream the other night, which I do pretty much every night, so come along and say hi. And one of my subscribers, a long-term supporter of the channel, asked about what are the largest creature mods available on the Steam Workshop. And I had a quick look. I've probably missed some, but I found three that I particularly liked. So this that I'm standing on right now is a normal Giga, vanilla, perfectly regular sized Giga, and that over there is a Cretaceous Giga. It doesn't look too big from far away, but let's go stand next to it and compare, shall we? Just accidentally stomped a dodo flat. This is from the Alder Giga mod by a dev called a Normal Banana, and no normal banana could have come up with this, but it adds a spawnable boss with 4 different tiers to the game, and it is an Alder Giga, so it's about like a bit larger than the normal Giga, quite a bit larger actually. Yeah, I'll show you the spawning stuff in a second, but there are 4 different tiers to it: green, blue, red and purple, and this is the purple one, a Cretaceous Terror it's called. Let me just get an awesome spyglass. So we're just going to watch it munch on the Giga for a second. Okay, so Cretaceous Terror, 1.2 million health. It's doing about 1,600 damage to that Giga that's already got a saddle. It's turned my Giga into a frenzy already, and he's taken a couple of hits because I spawned one in earlier. And let me tell you, I tried to get rid of it for the purpose of the video, and it took 2 shots of the admin kill command to actually kill the damn thing. So yeah, that is a violent thing. So the only thing I can really think of that would be fun to do with it, other than, you know, summon and fight it, is to force tame it and take it for a ride. Okay, so I've checked and you can force tame it, but unfortunately you can't seem to ride it, which makes sense, it's meant to be a boss. But yeah, this stat line is a little bit gross. So 1.2 million health, 10,000 stam, melee damage is only like 20%, that got nerfed because I tamed it and it's Giga. And when you kill one of these ones, you get like 200 elements, a chibi Giga, a chibi Giga. For some reason I had difficulty saying those words. Let's just leave it to its business. Yeah, a chibi Giga, which I will check out now. And assorted tech gear. So we got a MacLeod tech saddle, a couple of Ascendant claws, Ascendant tech rifle, Cretaceous tech saddle, and then some really nice armor blueprints actually. That's cool. Okay, and I'll just show you the spawning thing. Where did I put it? Ooh, there's my chibi Giga. Let's look at him. Isn't he adorable? He's purple. I like it. So the spawner is this a mysterious altar. It has the same picture as the smithy, so don't get confused because that confused me to start with. When you put it in, it goes here, and then you've got the Gigas that you can spawn. So you need 10 element, 3 generic artifacts, and 3 Giga hearts for the gamma. 26 and 6 of those same resources for the beta. 39 and 9 for the alpha, and 40, 12 and 12 for the Cretaceous Terror, the purple tier boss. So yeah, it is very cool. So that was Big Dino number 1. Let's move on to Big Dino number 2. Okay, so this second mod is one we've seen on the channel before. It's the Kaiju Planet mod by UGZ. It hasn't been updated in a while, and I think the mod stopped doing any work on it, so I don't think it's supported any longer, but it is the mod that gave us a tameable Rodan, which is pretty awesome. Just take it for a spin. So it's got like 1 million health, it's got a bite attack, does about 6,000 damage. Yeah. Harvest meat. It's got a flight mode, and just to compare it for size to the Giga, yeah, it's significantly larger. So, what can it do? We've got the bite, got a grab on right click, we've got a roar somewhere, a roar on R, which looks pretty awesome. We've got a... no, can't barrel roll with it, thought you could. And we've got the sweep attack of Griffin, which does crazy large amounts of damage. But yeah, it's also a really fast flyer for its size. Like, obviously it's like significantly larger than even a Quetz, but we're covering ground really, really quickly, which is nice. I love this mod. It's really fun. I don't use it on anything because this character is like well overpowered, but it is very cool. Boom. That's satisfying. Also, seems like a really small thing, but if I just take off, if you just come in for a normal landing, right, and just like land on the beach over here, that sound effect when you're landing, the boom boom with the big clawed feet, it's fantastic. I love it. So yeah, that is Rodan. For legal reasons it's Rodan and not anything else. But yeah, okay, the third mod. This one, ignore the terror bird. This one adds giant bugs to the game, and we'll take a look at it in a sec. Right, so I've spawned in a good selection of what this mod has to offer. It's not actually everything, so we've got a giant Titanomyrna here, a giant queen bee there, a giant dung beetle here, giant Meganara, a giant flying ant, a giant Trilobite, and a giant Leech. And there are other options as well, so I'd urge you to go and check out the mod page, which I'll put a link to down below if you want to go check that out. So stats aren't fantastic, but they're not meant to be... they're not really meant to be like fighting or OP animals. I think this ant probably has the best health out of the lot, 13k health. But they're fully rideable. Getting a bit stuck on the ant. There we go. And there's the giant queen bee, and it's kind of a slow flyer, but it flies. Let's try and sting something. Okay, doesn't look like it's got any attacks. That was left clicking, right clicking, C and everything else. Why is that Diplo having issues with my tames? Right, so we had the... oh, the leech is getting in there now. Gross. So we've had the ant, we've had the queen bee. Here's the trilobite, which is just fun. I love the little like riding animation you've got with your legs going forward. I don't know if that's an intended animation or what, but it's very cool. I actually really like this. I'm a big fan of trilobites, and I like where you're sitting on the horn. That's cool. That's probably going to be the screenshot for the video. Alright, and we've got the dung beetle, who is about as fast as you'd expect, but you feel like pretty well armoured in there. That's cool. We've got the leech, which is pretty gross, I'm not gonna lie. Like, why would you make this? Oh, that sickens me. Oh, that does have an attack. Let's go test it out. If this thing dies, I'm not really complaining. Oh, ew. That's just grim. Okay, does about 17 damage. It's a pity you can't like stick onto things like a Deinonychus can. That would be really awesome. Okay, I'm going to be at this all day. Okay, you enjoy your meal. Oh. Okay, and finally we have the giant Meganara. Let's give that a spin. I'm hoping this will be like quite a fast flyer. Ooh, yeah, it's nippy. It does have an attack. Let's test it out on a dodo. At the end of the day, it's an insect. I don't think they're meant to be particularly powerful tames. Let's try landing. See if okay. Did about 500 damage actually. That's pretty. This giant Meganura is kind of the bomb. Can't seem to make it fly upwards properly. There we go. I was just having issues. If you can get it to hit, it does quite a lot of damage, but getting it to hit is a bit of a issue. But yeah, like, if somebody can now like add on to this with a mod that does like giant trees and just makes the landscape huge, I think that'd be really fun. And you can pretend you're like little fairies flying around on giant dragonflies, which is cool. Okay, so that's that. There's a couple of water ones as well. There's like Euryptids, Ammonites, and some other like glow bugs and stuff. But yeah, so that was the giant insect mod, and I really kind of love it. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. This is some of the largest modded creatures I found, and if you did, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, all that great stuff. And yeah, to the subscriber who suggested this, if you watched it and enjoyed it, let me know. I'm still like small enough that I can kind of do custom requests on occasion, so here we are. Okay, right. Thank you very much for watching, and wherever you are in the world, have an absolutely great day. Bye.